You clicked this video because you saw the title, The Laziest Way to Make $6,000 a Month. And you're probably wondering, is that actually possible? Can one person really make 6 grand a month without ads, without a website, without selling any products? The answer is yes, and I'm going to prove it to you. Because this is the exact business that I run, and it's the same model that hundreds of people just like you are using to replace their 9 to 5 jobs. It's the laziest and simplest business model that I've personally ever seen, because it doesn't rely on algorithms or customers or ad spend. It's all done with your phone and your laptop. And one of my students, Jake, landed his first potential deal within 7 days of starting. But before I show you exactly how Jake did it, you need to understand why this business works while every other one burns you out. Here's the truth that no one talks about. Most online businesses look easy on camera, but in real life, they're full-time jobs in disguise. Drop shipping looks simple until you realize that you're fighting ad bans, you're fighting refunds, you're fighting product delays. Amazon FBA, you pretty much tie up thousands of dollars in inventory before you even make your first sale. And AI automation agencies, those sound sexy, but half the people starting them don't even know what they're selling. Everyone's chasing the newest business of the year, but they're all missing the one business that's been quietly paying people 5 and 6 figures for decades. And it uses no ads, no inventory, and no products. Just connecting two sides that already exist and keeping the middle. I'll show you exactly what that means in a second. But first, let's build a map so you can actually see how it works. You see, every business that works has 3 parts. It has a destination, it has a vehicle, and it has a route. The destination is your goal. Let's set it at $6,000 a month. That's enough for most people to quit their jobs, pay their bills, and live free. The vehicle is how you get there. This one's critical because if you pick the wrong vehicle, you'll burn out before you ever reach your goal. Think about it this way. Walking will get you there eventually. A bike gets you there faster. A motorcycle beats the bike. A car beats the motorcycle. And a jet beats all of them. See, the destination stays the same, but the vehicle decides how fast and how easy you get there. So in a second, I'm going to show you the jet of business models. It's faster than dropshipping, simpler than Amazon FBA, and it takes less work than running an AI automation agency. Trust me, I would know this because I tried. Now, the vehicle is what I personally call a one-person secondhand clothing business, or in simple terms, a secondhand clothing broker. Here's how it works. You buy low and you sell high, meaning you buy excess donations from a private nonprofit and then you turn around and sell those same clothes to textile recyclers who buy them by the truckload. One single truckload holds around 43,000 pounds of clothes. And your job is just to connect the nonprofit that wants to get rid of them with the recycler who needs them. You don't sort, you don't wash or touch anything at all. You just connect both sides and you get to keep the difference. Now, most people always ask, if it's this easy, why wouldn't the thrift store just sell directly to the recycler? Now here's why. Most of them don't even know this business model exists. Some of them know, but have no idea who to contact. Others already sell, but they hate their current recycler, maybe because they pay low or they never show up on time. And a few of them simply have too many donations and need extra buyers to move it all. That's where you come in, solving their problem and making thousands in the process. And once you see the math behind it, you'll understand why this is hands down the laziest $6,000 business out there. And that's $6,000 a month, of course. Let's do the math. So say you buy a truckload of credentials. That means untouched donations for about 25 cents a pound. You sell that same load to a recycler for 40 cents a pound. That's a 15 cents profit per pound. Multiply that by 43,000 pounds and that's $6,450 of profit on one deal. You don't buy ads, you didn't build a website, you didn't launch a Shopify store. You just connected a thrift store with a recycler and made more than most people make in an entire month. And the craziest part about this business model is these deals are repeatable because nonprofits keep collecting donations every week. Recyclers keep buying every week. You just keep matching supply to demand and collecting your check. Let me prove this to you with one of my students, Jake. So Jake started with no background in recycling, no connections, no experience, just his phone, laptop, and the strategies that I teach. Within 7 days, he found a collector selling rags for 13 cents a pound. He then lined up 3 recyclers who were interested and he offered them 18 cents a pound. That's a potential profit of 5 cents per pound on 43,000 pounds. If you do the math, that's $2,150 profit from one phone and one laptop. And that was in his first week. No ads, no inventory, no products. Just applying the steps that I'm giving you right now. So here's why this works faster than every other business you've heard of. The reason number one being speed to cash. You don't wait for customers. Recyclers are already buying. They pay you before the truck even leaves the warehouse. Reason number two is simplicity. You only do 2 things. You find supply and you find buyers. No ads, no refunds, no customer complaints. Reason number 3, predictability. You see, nonprofits will always have donations. Likewise, recyclers will always need inventory. So it's consistent. You're not relying on an algorithm or a viral TikTok to make a sale. Reason number 4, profit margin. In e-commerce, you're fighting to make $5 profits per sale. In this business, you make thousands per sale. And reason number 5, effort goes down as income goes up. The more you grow, the easier it gets. Your suppliers keep generating inventory, your buyers keep needing loads, and you just connect the dots. Now, before you go out there and start calling thrift stores, there's one line that kills deals faster than anything else. It's when beginners say, "Hi, I'm a broker looking to buy your clothes." That line kills trust instantly. It makes them think you're unreliable or sketchy. If you want to know exactly what to say word for word so you never blow a deal, then you need to watch my next video right here or somewhere on your screen. That is where I show you my real story, how I started, and the exact conversation scripts that turns calls into cash. So if you're serious about replacing your job with this business, that's your next step. So click the video on your screen or the link in the description right now and go watch that video. All right, I'll see you in that video. Thanks for watching. Peace.